Honored guests, lend me your ears. Long has our Fevrimon suffered, without a true monarch to guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the Council. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the Sovereign.
Come through, Christ Jesus.
My word.
eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have awaited this moment.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our liege's reign will ne'er end. Long live the sovereign of Vermont! Long live the sovereign!
Arisen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy life both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will, for naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward. Is it you? No? 'Tis hard to say. If the pawn I'm looking for doesn't come forward soon, they'll be... Are you the one, then? Is it you? No? If the pawn I'm looking for doesn't come forward soon, there'll be trouble for the lot of you. Speak up, you good-for-nothing... Ah, it must be you. You've got an arrogant look about you. Aha! I thought I recognized you. I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn. Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you fear death just as we mortals do? Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and you'll be longing for death's sweet embrace. Come along, you feckless dullards.
First assess the field, then act accordingly.
Hail!
Call on me if there's aught I can aid you with.
Polishing my armor can wait for me. Hail.
What are you up to?
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink. You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed to the site.
What's this I smell?
Hail!
Here's a familiar face. Oh. Who are you again?
If I sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll
Let's make ready for the morrow.
What sets my thoughts down dark paths this
Are
place.
you quite well?
Can't work as late as I used to anymore.
Living's hard, but what about this place makes me nervous?
I'm surrounded
Mayhap I ought to be getting home.
Time for you to... Get to work, you rotten layabout. If that's not clear enough for you, ask the other vessels what to do. I've not the time to train you.
Time to be heading home.
What is your business here?
You are prepared to work. Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leap, or aught that poses a...
death will come for me before long.
A job well done. Now the next step is to... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
No, the damn thing's been awoken. You got to fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives! Get me out of here! Now!
Swift strikes are a piece of great strength. Watch for an opening, and press your foe till they are overwhelmed.
Are you unharmed? Concise!
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a fell curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
God, son it. The accursed creature escaped. Oh, you! Get back here! After them! Quickly!
This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
Once your job, it is the only path forward. Do not let fear.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn. Don't just stand there! Shoot it down! It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. Learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Keep your distance, Arisen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a Rift Stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story. This'll be a right mess to clean up. Who knew there'd be a cavern round here?
A single bolt from a ballista. And well aimed at that. Must be one of Ser Linnet's from out of Melve.
Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly Nord light still. I can hardly believe it. A griffin of all... Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. If you find your strength flagging, imbibe a curative or have a bit of green orange. When one of the thieves comes in, best guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. Make use of the slope. There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones, that is. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word. think you're going? You can't...
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray. Come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
The people here are evacuated and safe, for the moment.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then? Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fine. This is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Nomads, we are oft called. Born in other worlds, we travel here by means of the riftstones that we might aid you, Arisen. However, I cannot speak as to our true nature, for I know of it not. None of us do. We do not need to. We merely do as we are commanded. Riftstones are gates that connect this world to a multitude of others. By their power have we crossed into this world, and when our mission is done, by their power shall we return to our own. "'Tis the name given to fate's chosen, those destined to command the Pawn Legion and safeguard the world from the threat of the dragon. Even with your memories lost to you, I am afraid you cannot escape your fate. Very well. May fortune speed you on your way, Arisen.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. If ever you've need of an ear to listen, you have but to ask.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Hoy there. You seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. I'll expect coin from tomorrow, mind. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find all sorts at a finer inn. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. Opens up new doors, it does. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. Opens up new doors, it does. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer.
We must rest, though the sun is still up. I return safe and sound, and I dare say wiser for my travels. Good morrow, everyone. Come, we've much to be getting on with. A visit to Melve might jog your memory, Master. It seems the village yet reels from the dragon's assault. Follow me, Master.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime. Always a pleasure. I've I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime. Always a pleasure. I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings.
Always a pleasure.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime. Always a pleasure.
I am honored, Master. This Maester's teaching is a precious gift. I swear I shall make good use of it.
I have a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them on your map. My master from beyond the rift seeks the self-same item we just delivered. I shall have to report back on our success.
That looks promising.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings, and if you'd like to change your vote. Location, come see. Me anytime. Always a pleasure.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
Good morrow to you, Arisen.
Tis just another day, same as the one afore.
I'm unsure how best to proceed.
Arisen! I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind. Oh, you're back! And not a day too soon.
'Tis an honor to see you again, Arisen.
'Twas a fine adventure we shared. May we meet again.
I'm well glad to be traveling by your side again.
Like it or not, I must go where duty calls for to polish up my gear for tomorrow.
How dare you for this?
We're running low on everything, from provisions to crafting materials for weapons and armor. We've had a hard time procuring goods, what with all the monsters lurking on the roads of late. I sent Marcus to gather what we need, but I've just taken stock and I fear the list I gave him was incomplete. What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? You'll be paid, of course. Glad to hear it. Here, take this list of additional supplies to Marcus. He ought to be somewhere north of here. Hand him the note and he'll take care of the rest.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings, and if you'd like to change your vocation. Come see me anytime. I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings, and if you'd like to change your vocation, do come again. I've beds to spare if you're looking. I've beds to spare. I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings, and if you'd like to change.
Well, I'll be.
I'd be glad to talk when I'm off duty, sir. Many thanks.
I've got wares of every ilk. Amazing.
I'd be glad to talk when I'm off duty, sir. Incredible!
I've things to do, if you don't mind. Oh dear.
Make it quick. I ain't got all day. Not bad, eh?
I'd be glad to talk when I'm off duty, sir. Many thanks. I'm not trained for this.
I will see to it that the law is upheld. Extraordinary. Like it or not, I must go. Pray, do not impede me, sir. I'm on duty. Well now.
A visit to Melv might jog your memory, Master. It's... seems the village yet reels from the dragon's assault. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
Mine. Glorious!
Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
Are you looking to speak with Severin? Good luck. He brooks no chatter with us during training, and makes for home the second our drills are done. I'm not quite sure where his house is, though I've gathered 'tisn't near here. Doubt he'd tell me, even if I asked. Are you looking to speak with Severin? Good luck. I'm not quite sure where...
Here in Vermont, pawns are revered as servants of the Arisen, but not so here in Batal. There, they believe that some divine flame will protect them and dispel the dragon, and that pawns embody misfortune. In that regard, our countries couldn't be more different. Can't you see I'm on duty? Much appreciated.
Should your pack grow over full, have no fear. I'll lighten your load by spreading it out among us pawns. Speak your will and I'll see it done.
The treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Oh, I can't complain. I haven't got a clue. Looks like we both got some time on our hands. What's going on?
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
Might you be in need of my skills? I could dance a jig for joy.
Fancy a gander? I've fine goods for sale. Now that's something.
Hail! You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece, if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see. We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. but I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way, then?
Ocado. To be honest, sir, I'm a little worried for him.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? Thad can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. You've my thanks. And Ocado's as well, I'm sure.
Let us make haste, that no life may be lost on our account.
You looking... My thanks.
Mind, I have time for a citizen in need. Extraordinary.
Over here, if you please.
I've not the time for your prattling. Bother someone else. Must hold out till someone comes to relieve me.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
If you're playing at Arisen in search of preferable treatment, you'll be sorry. Your head is like to roll ere long.
We're better prepared than we might have hoped. What we need is already to hand.
Few can weather a harpy assault unaided. Shall we hasten to Sericado's rescue? Ah, yes. I know just where to find this person. Follow me.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. Here we go again.
If we must, let's finish this quick.
Of course. You truly are formidable, Arisen.
Could you come over here?
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Shot for our foes while you pinch their loot. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in digging in. We have reached our destination.
Few can weather a harpy assault unaided. Shall we hasten to Sericado's rescue? Say no more, Master. I know just where to find this person, and will guide you there post-haste.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Is that all of them? You have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder, till I have the confidence to face such beasts on my own. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed. I hope we meet again someday.
Shall we report our results?
Over here. The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure.
You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye? Was I too quick for you, Master? Don't worry, I shall wait for you right here. Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. Yon chest lies just beyond our reach.
One could almost think this was done to vex us. Eyes up! Harpies are upon us!
Its fierce fire's fury. We've found a hidden path. This sort of discovery really lifts the spirits.
How extraordinary. 'Twould surely have escaped my eye.
A worthy accomplishment.
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
Could you come over here? Here already, are we?
Hail, friend. Many thanks for aiding Ocado. 'Twas a relief to see him return, and none the worse.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. That much was made well clear. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits into shape with their grueling regimes.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. We could use someone with your experience.
Follow me, Master, if you would. I'll bring you to the one...
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime. Always a pleasure.
Over here.
Can't expect a fair.
If we've the item in hand, we ought not keep the recipient waiting.
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
'Tis as you say. Come to think of it, the private quarters of one arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Fascinating.
Could you come over here?
I'll pick that up. We might have need of it.
Good. We're here.
That's everything assembled. A job well done if I do say so myself. Oi! Did you need something? This is from Sir Geoffrey, is it? Let's have a look then. Why? He wants these as well, does he? I thought I was finished. Why should I have to do all this on my own? I've got plenty to carry as 'tis. Say, your arms look free. You can handle that list in my stead. And make haste. I would depart for the encampment even a moment sooner. Well, go on. You know what to do.
Let us commence our search without delay. Where to first? Our results are awaited. What say we make out?
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Brilliant! I knew I could count on you. Here, take this for your trouble. I'll be heading back to the encampment now. They'll be expecting me.
Well, now that we've delivered the items on the list, I suppose we ought to report back to Sir Geoffrey. Ah, yes. I know just where to find this person. Follow me.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
it or not, I must go where duty...
Arisen, I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind.
There's no easy things.
Oi! Many thanks for passing on that list to Marcus for me. As I hear it, you even assisted him in gathering the supplies. I hope 'twasn't too much trouble. Anyway, you've been a great help. I hope I can count on your aid again should the need arise.
Our efforts have seen the encampment resupplied, and Sir Geoffrey with one less care. A good...
Not a bad idea. If you seek to restore your memories, Master, methinks a trip to Melve might be just the thing. I can guide you there if you wish.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command.
Right, just follow me.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another speaker.
This way, if you please, Master.
We've got goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
You do your vocation proud.
Well done, Master!
My magics are at your disposal.
I will protect you. Master, you've already told me what that target is carrying. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
We mustn't allow ourselves in another world. I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master? Methinks I know where that is. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
Suppose we ought to make for our destination.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Would you mind coming over here?
Our party is well balanced. I can see no weaknesses that might be exploited. But as you say, same spell, and will overwhelm our foes with our combined buckets.
Arisen, I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind.
Follow me, if you would. Is this way. Here we are.
What is it? Got a question about my training regime? Suppose that was an unlikely guess. None took to the training like you did. Hoping to enlist, then? No. A pity. I'd hoped to add you to our ranks. You'd seem like you'd be fit for battle, even if I were to call upon you on the morrow. Which is more than I can say for the rest. Apologies for assuming. We've had fewer folks looking to enlist of late, and I'm hungry for recruits. Many keep their distance on account of the instructor being a beastren. How very Vermundian of them. At the very least, I'd like to provide some decent training to the soldiers we have now. Easier said than done, especially when the weapons we were promised have yet to arrive. Tisn't like to boost their morale having rusted steel to train with. What I wouldn't give for some decent weapons and a soldier to act as an example. Someone with motivation to grow. That'd light a fire under them, I reckon. Mayhap you could aid us. I know 'tis much to ask of anyone, let alone a stranger, but what else am I to do? Much appreciated. We'd welcome what you can spare.
Sir Baron's request is quite understandable. Weaponry and motivated soldiers are the pillars of any military.
Right, just follow me.
Sunset draws near.
We shall have to rely on our other senses as the darkness robs us of our sight.
Don't look down now.
Take care not to fall.
One cannot be too careful. Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. Could you come over here? If you seek to restore your memories, Master, methinks a trip to Melve might be just the thing. I can guide you there if you wish.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Isn't it about time we had ourselves a meal? Oh, what I wouldn't give for a bowl of hot stew.
My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way?
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Over here, if you please.
useful ingredients to be gathered here.
You have my protection. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Do you want me to slide down? Mind, if I do, I shan't be climbing up again. This slope's too steep for that.
We have arrived.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. If you seek to restore your memories, Master, methinks a trip to Melve might be just the thing. I can guide you there if you wish.
Felt certain I would find you here, Arisen. And it seems I was right.
This way, if you please. If you seek to restore your memories, Master, methinks a trip to Melve might be just the thing. I know the way. Follow me. Goblins approach!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
It's a skillful bit of thief. Do your vocation proud.
Over here. Was I too quick for you, Master? Don't worry, I shall wait for you right here. Right, just follow me. I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward and your light. I will protect you.
When their skulls are smashed beyond repair. At once, Master.
Thank you kindly. I did not mean to trouble you.
Still in one piece. That's something.
So this is Melv. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain. To see. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory. When the Arisen appears, so too does the dragon. 'Tis an immutable truth of this world.
I knew it to be so.
Pity it were the Arisen.
A new destination calls to you,
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Fulminous shield, eh? 'Tis a bargain, I reckon. I picked it up in Melv after the dragon attacked. Can't speak for its contents, but it certainly looks valuable. Let me know what you need. Might have just the thing. Pleasure doing business with you.
'Tis most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
We've a journey to prepare for after all. We can't afford to cut corners.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? Pray, save your thanks. 'Tis only just that I should aid you in turn. After all, 'tis only by your courage that I live today. Had you not leapt between me and that dragon? I know you suffered for it. Such ghastly wounds. And I could not hear your heart beating. It was a miracle that you survived. Arisen? I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
What is it?
What's that look for? Leave off.
You a traveller? Well, I'll not pry, but I can tell you've a strong arm. Thanks, friend.
Might I interest you in my humble wares? Thank you, sir.
If you want my advice, heed no advice, save your own. Just what I was waiting for.
I'm always willing to lend a helping hand.
Incredible!
You ought to not strain yourself, not in your current state. Those burns could easily have killed you outright. I expect 'twill be some time before you fully recover.
Breakstone shards are treasures to be prized, though only when made whole can they work their magic.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
Where was I bound again? Here to ask aught of me, are you? That's what I like to see.
The other day, I espied an elf, of all things. Seems they've a village nearby. They ill favour living alongside the people of other races, dwarves in particular. I understand their reluctance. They live several times longer than we do. I reckon that sets us apart. That's it!
These writings could be of import.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way.
Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account.
I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that. If you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks.
We could make the fruit rent ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melv.
I think... I get the idea.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir.
I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper-like, I'll bet.
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Appreciated. Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Not much going on hereabouts. Well, I ne'er.
Can't say I've any tidings to share. You've my gratitude.
I'm frightfully busy. No time for idle chatter. Splendid.
'Twill near get done if I stand around talking. That's it!
How might I aid you, sir? Much obliged.
Not sure what they expect. I'm no cook, am I?
The hours seem to fly when I'm here.
Not much going on hereabouts. Well, I ne'er.
Here to ask aught of me, are you? Good heavens! A lonely place. But not without its charms.
What am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for you. That place puts my ears.
I only work when I fancy, but I get by.
Huzzah!
I'm not interested. My thanks.
Looking for some work, are you? Marvelous.
This one can't slide. Needs reinforcing. Breaking things is a lot easier than fixing them. Amazing.
Time to be heading home.
Mayhap I'll buy myself a new sword next. Got to press on. There's much needs doing.
Aught you need of me?
Well, I'll be.
You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for you.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach, excelling in both offense and defense, and can adapt to any situation. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you some of what I know. Naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master the bow, an exceptionally useful long-ranged weapon. At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintaining distance between you and your foes. It is a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical arts. Magic. Mages can cast a wide array of offensive spells and aid their allies with magical support. However, the more powerful the spell, the longer one must spend incanting it. Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to protect them. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the dagger. Such blades lack heft, though this grants them the advantage of speed. Thieves favor light armor, which leaves them more vulnerable to attacks than those of other vocations. Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate for the length of their blade through sheer agility. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time. Try them as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which vocation you adopt. But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
I'm honoured, Master.
I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. Here at the inn, we also offer... I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage... both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
What am I to do with my audience?
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Here at the inn, we also offer... I get so few customers, you see.
Always a pleasure.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Do come again.
Where to now? Here at the I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me.
Always a pleasure.
Here at the I get so
Well, I'll be.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps his time away looking for him.
The other day, not half bad. This is my sort of place. The more the merrier.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap. It's his time I went looking for him.
If there is aught you wish to know of vacations, mayhap I can advise you. Should you dedicate yourself to try them as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which vocation you adopt. But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The watchhead's waiting for you.
Shall we seek some answers?
What you need of me? Huzzah! You seem in fine spirits.
Could you come over here?
Might I interest you in my humble wares? That's what I like to see. I'd love to talk with you. What are you up to?
Well met, sir.
Put my feet up is as welcome. You a traveller? Well, I'll not pry, but I can tell you've a strong arm. Thanks, friend.
What am I to do?
Twill near get done if I stand. That's kind of you. Not sure what they expect.
If you don't mind. Extraordinary!
Well met, sir. Appreciate it.
This way, if you please. What a view. I'll not say no to a short repose hereabouts.
Twould be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
'Tis as you say. Shall I assist?
I shall not fail you.
Now Sir Gregor wants a word, eh? Hardly surprising. The Arisen's attentions are always in demand. Ah, yes. I know just where to find this person. Follow me.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
I've things to do, if you don't mind. My wits aren't what they used to be, I fear.
Oh, I can't complain. What a delight.
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master.
'Twill ne'er get done if I stand around talking. That's kind of you.
Yes? Wonderful!
Come. Impressive.
Over here.
Got any tail?
I've no tiding. Much obliged.
At least turn... No, he...
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps his...
Here to ask aught of me, are you? Splendid!
I've got time for a natter if you do. That's it! Go on, regale me with a tale of your
Am I to ostentatious? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps his time I went looking for him.
Can't say I've any tidings to share. That's rather queer.
Here to ask aught of me. How marvellous!
Oi, bring me a... Thank you.
Right, just follow me.
Now, isn't that something? Hale, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding, a task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon forget this. Here's what I need from you. A bask of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in driving them away. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them to send the Saurians scattering.
A Saurian nest so near the village is worrying indeed. Let us see the explosive casks there as quickly as we may.
'Tis as you say.
Looking for work? Well, colour me surprised.
This way, if you please. All you need. Not half bad! Our road was a long one.
Didn't you hear me? The watchhead's waiting. Follow me to the village entrance.
Mind, I have time for a citizen in need. You've my gratitude.
I will see to it that the law is upheld.
Impeccable!
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparations.
I will see to it that the law is upheld.
Many thanks.
Saurians! Kill them quick!
Ice's sting is yours to wield.
Showcase a performance unperfected. We ask but a few coin for your entertainment. I'm in your debt.
I only work when I fancy, but I... Just what I was waiting for!
Some time passed. I encountered an elf in the forest across the river. He was tall, and rather handsome, I must say, but there was a coldness to the way he looked at me, almost pitying-like. I tell you, whether we speak the same tongue or not, they shan't make any friends with that sort of demeanor. What am I to do?
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps his...
You a traveller? Well, I'll not pry, but I can tell... That's it!
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Here at the inn, we also offer... I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Do come again.
What am I to...
Can't say I've any tidings to share. What was that?
I've got time for a natter if you do. Incredible!
Right, just follow me.
What am I to... Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. I got my hopes up for naught. Wait, listen. Would you be willing to search for my brother? The brave fool said he was going to look for herbs and went off into the forest. I've seen no sign of him since. I'd go and search for him myself, only it is a dangerous place. Understand? I'm not afraid of monsters, but 'twould hardly help anything if I were to run in there unprepared and get myself hurt now, would it? So I thought, mayhap you'd go in my place. You look like you could manage those woods better than I. Please, sir, I worry for my brother. Many thanks. Right. As for where I think he's gone... Go into the forest, and turn when you reach the tree with the bird's nest, keeping the cliff to your right. Ah, this won't work, will it? I could see the route in my mind's eye, but my feet know it better than I do. I don't think I could plot it on a map, and 'tis hard to describe. But my brother and I are the only ones who use that path, to my knowledge. I suppose there's only one thing for it. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. The monsters of the forest have changed since the dragon's attack. I'll need you to watch over me, keep me safe. You will, won't you? Right. In we go, then. My life's in your hands, friend.
We must fly to the aid of those in need.
Oh, I can't complain.
God suffer sloppy work. Looking for work?
Breaking things is just what I was waiting for.
Well, that appears to have sent some of the beasts reeling, at least. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison into their nest. With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot and steer clear of the village boundary in future. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. The villagers use that water on a daily basis. You must make sure your aim is true. Are we clear? Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the Saurian's nest, and your task is done.
Now we are to throw a jar of poison. Be sure to handle it with care, Master.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparations.
Well done, Master. Those Saurians shan't dare approach the village for some time, thanks to your efforts.
My heart is light as a feather after that exchange.
And I must say, you've a fine arm. I couldn't have done better myself. Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the skills I possess. Or perhaps 'tis a little early for such talk. In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuilding efforts ought to proceed apace. And for that, I'm grateful.
'Tis done. That was certainly worthwhile.
The result of our impeccable teamwork, no doubt.
'Tis vital that we rest and regain our strength before moving on.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way.
Oi, where do you think you're going? Our destination is the border checkpoint.
Very well. I shall go on ahead.
I shall take this.
I don't like this place at all.
Our little band has come to feel like a family.
As a result, we move as one.
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. Goblins, master!
I shan't let them harm you.
Pulled that off with nearly a hitch. Twill be a rude shock for our foe to find you pinch their loot.
There's no need to make camp here. We've energy enough to press on for a while yet.
'Tis well to be prepared, but over-preparation will serve us not.
This is a good spot. Let's stop here a moment. I've camped here with my brother many a time. No doubt he caught his breath here before moving on, same as us.
I had an inkling you'd bring us here, Arisen.
That was scrumptious. I near feel as if I've been reborn.
I quite agree. Fare such as this makes our travails seem like trifles. Our master is ruthless in command, yet kind indeed. No sooner have I fallen in battle than I'm set back on my feet.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
I've grown accustomed to traveling with these same faces.
These moments are precious, to be sure.
This is for you, Master.
I thought...
It might come in useful. Have at me. I'll gladly take on any number of foes.
We fight. To arms!
Easily done.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
That was a skillful bit of thievery. You do your vocation proud.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
They're a useful
Can anyone hear me? Please! I need help!
Shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
I'd thought I was done for.
Ah, it was a near thing. How are you feeling?
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come for me, Thanks, Ian.
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother. And I ought to have come sooner.
From where I'm standing, all that matters is that you made it in time. Anyway, I'm eager to be rid of this place. Let's return to the village, shall we? The sooner the better. I've got to deliver these medicinal herbs to the people who need them.
Ah, you'll hear no complaints from me. Let's be off then.
Let us take every precaution that we might see our charge delivered safely. Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen. I espy another statue.
Let us make our way over to it while we look sights. This brute has
I cannot believe we're raised to our advantage.
no quarrel.
This is a nice place. The more the merrier.
At once, Master.
I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Quite the inventive solution. It will make for a riveting tale when I return to my own master. My magics are yours to command, should you require the skill of a mage. Might I be of assistance?
That's quite the drop.
Take care not to fall.
Careful now. You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command.
And here I was, hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Back at last. That was an ordeal.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest after I've delivered these herbs. I'll be back soon.
Good on you. Just take care, all right? You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest, he'll be fine on his own. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was too dangerous. What with the monsters acting strangely of late. And I was right. Mayhap none of this would have happened had I only gone with him. My brother is always the one taking the initiative, while I stand around with my hands in my pockets. But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one with fewer regrets, even when you can't be sure where it leads. We managed to save Norbert, and perhaps that's all that matters. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear he suffered. If I'd only steeled myself. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts. Ne'er again will I let fear stop me from doing what I know to be right.
With Sir Norbert safely returned, Melve shan't lack for medicinal herbs. 2 good deeds in one, you might say.
Weapons are simple enough to...
What brings you?
Can't afford to chill.
Suppose I could...
Ha ha! I feel 40 years younger!
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need...
We must rest, though the sun is still up.